Bangalore wore us down. The noise, the pace, the constant push. So before sunrise, we boarded a train and headed south, chasing something quieter. Somewhere between breakfast and lunch, the crowds thinned, the air softened, and India began to slow down. Fort Cochin isn't loud. It doesn't demand your attention. It just lets you breathe. And after the week we've had, it just felt right. Good morning, legends. Well, we are back on the road again. And this morning we are off to
Kerala
on the
very fancy express train
called
called the what's it called?
Vande Bharat. We think. Anyway, it's early. It's a lot earlier than I like to be up, and thanks to Diane's disability of being early for everything, we're here with an hour to spare for a 5 o'clock train. I'll show you pretty soon. Hoping for the best. It's not your average Indian train. It's got windows all over it. Guys, excited!
I am!
Back on the road again. It's been 2 weeks. We've been chilling in Bangalore.
7:30, breakfast has been served. It's a vegetable breakfast.
It's like a thali.
Yeah, it is a bit of a thali.
Hands clean. Idli, I call. Okay, so I know you're all wondering what the toilet looks like. So am I. Gotta find it. Well, here we have our Indian train Western toilet. A lot of water flashing around. Same worse.
At fastest was about 130 kilometers an hour that was going. It tells you the speed up there. It's definitely not the Shinkansen, but we've got lunch. It's a bit of a surprise. We don't know what it is. Oh, that's such a party.
You're not sure whether it's just hungrier or the food was better, but yeah, I smashed it and I ate most of Di's as well.
Breakfast anyway.
Yeah, I think I was a bit dusty this morning when I woke up. I think I was still drunk actually.
You were.
So we're heading out to the streets. We'll take you for a little adventure. This guy drove the car up here before. I don't know how he got out.
I don't know how he got out. I think he had to reverse the whole
Yeah, easily had to reverse all the way out. But yeah, there's some pretty sharp corners there. I come in the corner, he's still there.
He's got his car wet.
It's not something tight. It's not something to tow him out. Yeah, a bit of luck there was no one coming the other direction, that's for sure. I'm going like the older part of town which we've been to. Oh, you almost had a head on there. That was close. You almost got it here first on Gen Explorers. Yeah, I don't know how we haven't seen more accidents, to be quite honest. Even being those tuk-tuks, they are flying. And like, yeah, I wonder if they're religious. You need to be with the way they drive. Well, we're just cruising along and it's markets everywhere as usual. And they're all selling exactly the same thing again. Yeah. Fascinating how so many vendors can sell exactly the same thing. It's just actually beyond comprehension.
Actually 30 years ago, so you're going to see the Chinese fishing nets coming up here. And what they used to be was that along here, instead of these, there used to be for people cooking. So you could come along, choose your fish or your prawns or whatever it was you wanted to eat, and they would actually cook them here. But now apparently that's all gone. So that's how it was 30 years ago.
I wasn't actually sure they were still operational, but they've got the nets out right now. They use the rocks as a counterbalance. Here we have the rising of the Chinese fishing net. All the boys are probably praying for the big catch. Pretty empty to me. Oh no, it's still there. Might have a couple. Oh yeah. Pulled up like that. This is the spot we're talking about where they used to actually have the fish. Now there's this, I don't know whether it's drunk or not, but it could be dead for all I know. This is where we used to eat. But yeah, I'm not eating out of this.
Stinks.
Yeah. I don't think they've cleaned it since 1995 when we were last here.
Back then it was really clean and
Yeah, it
the fish was all on
Yeah,
ice.
it was beautiful.
And it was really beautiful stuff.
Yeah. At the moment, it's...
This is cool. Look at it.
Yeah. This stuff hasn't been used in a long time. Yeah. No chance. Okay, got another bender here. We'll see if this gets any better. Slightly better.
Hi sir. Hello.
A little bit more size to the prawns. Got some calamari, some bigger fish. But yeah, they can't really cook it for you.
No.
Not that I left them. Once again, we are trying the 100 rupee tuk-tuk tour.
My friend,
Because we just
This one?
can't get around.
all the time, party this one.
So we'll see how this one goes. He says only going to visit one shop and we've got a couple of things to see. We don't know where they are. Yesterday we tried to find them, we got lost, so we'll give it a go. Not that much. Our first stop this morning is Sir St. Francis Church, which is the first church built in India. This isn't the exact one because it burnt down and was rebuilt. And it was rebuilt in 1779, and it is also the place that they buried Vasco da Gama in 1524. We're at the Santa Cruz Basilica Church here in Cochin. This was built in 1658. This one's pretty detailed compared to the last church. Actually, really impressive. Some of the artwork is pretty nice. This one's still actively being used on services.
No videos, only photo.
Papadoms.
Then 100 spice pepper.
Yeah, I like those ones. Good. And one of the non-negotiables on your 100 rupee tuk-tuk tour is a visit to the carpet and handicraft store. So look out.
We can use a magnifying glass, then we can see the knots. Without magnify, we cannot see ourselves.
This is hand knotted, not by
Yes.
knot.
When you see the
And how many,
front and
how
back
many knots
same,
per square inch?
sorry,
How many?
1600 knots. 1 square inch. 1 square inch is like this. That's why 13 months it will be the complete 1 person every day 4 hours work.
Tough job.
And this is a fireproof carpet.
Fucking hell.
Disgusting.
That is disgusting. No, that is disgusting. It's not good.
Let him loose.
Bad, bad, bad.
We have just arrived to what's called Jew Street. Doesn't sound very politically correct, but that's what they call it. It's pretty busy, and it pretty much looks like most of the other streets, except the pavement. You can actually walk without falling over. Of course, it's full of souvenir shops. Go Daisy, she's so excited. Come on, Di, tell us how excited you are to see this.
I just love souvenirs so much.
Yeah.
Little dust collectors.
So we're inside the Jewish synagogue, and I just saw some pictures in the little museum they had on the way in here. They actually came here in the year 72 years old.
Pretty well preserved building for something that's 450 years old.
Especially in India with the climate. Well, Cochin is quite a melting pot of culture. From the 1400s, the Chinese were here, and then in the 1500s, the Portuguese rocked up, until about the mid-1600s, and then the Dutch came along, and to do with their trading and such. And they took over, and then the British then took over in the 1700s, until I think it's, I'm not sure, they were in control here until independence in 1957, I think it is. So, been through a fair bit.
Quite a history lesson there.
Yeah, I know. That's all of a memory. Didn't have to remember that. We're down here at Fort Cochin, and we're at the water metro, the only water metro in India. And we're heading off to High Court. Don't know what's there, but nothing here, so we're going to try something different. And we're on an exploration. Met some friendly guys here, and they're just from how far away? How far away?
Vasco.
Where's that? How far?
250 kilometers.
250 kilometers away.
They're way away.
250 kilometers from Kochi.
And they've never been to Fort Cochin before. And I live 10,000 kilometers away, and I've been here twice. Guys, they're loving Di's hat. We're here today because the guys are vibing instead of going to school.
Uploading in YouTube.
They're vibing. Say hi to your teachers. Yep, having the day off. Wandering back to our accommodation, and I saw a pharmacy, and we needed a couple of little things. I needed a couple of painkillers because my teeth are a little bit sore, and I also needed to get a syringe for, we've got some essential oils that we need to mix.
You would have seen that video.
Yeah, we're going to mix it with almond oil, and we're trying to we put a hole in the thing, and we just couldn't get the drops out. So I thought, oh, a syringe will do the job. But yeah, I shouldn't have ordered the syringe and painkillers at the same time, because the look she gave us was it was priceless. It was I think she thought we were going to crush them up and inject them. It was pretty weird. Well, tonight we're over the curry again. It's pretty easy to do. It does mess you around a little bit, and we come here to canvas. So the food has arrived, and I got scallopini. It's a little bit different, you don't kind of see it in India very often. And I got a pizza. You don't say it, but my stomach's a bit, yeah, how you going? Pop it in there. She loves the mushrooms.
Very good.
Smells good. Smells rich.
Very good. Lovely though. Really nice.
Good base.
Good base? It's a wood-fired base, that's why.
Feel good.
Lovely. Fort Cochin felt like a pause we didn't know we needed. No rushing, no noise. Just space to slow down and notice things again. After the intensity of Bangalore, this place reminded us that India isn't just one feeling. It has many rhythms. Sometimes it's loud and challenging. Sometimes it's quiet and kind. And today we were happy to find the gentle side. Thanks for watching, Legends.